My name's Lior, and I'm here to say I like to shower on a hot day. Such a lovely thing to do. I'm feeling good, and so can you. Monday, May 6, 2019. It's so hot. I honestly never expect the summer to come in such full power, but it always does, and it's always just... I like the word stifling. I think it describes what this weather is like very accurately. It's just so incredibly hot. Like, I actually just put this shirt on only just to film because I wouldn't otherwise. I just don't have a shirt on. It's ridiculous. A few weeks ago, a few diary entries ago, I talked about like the weather heating up, and I remember talking about how I always prefer it to be cold than hot because when it's cold I can put more clothes on, but when it's hot I can't take off my skin. So like that's annoying, right? So today's one of those days that it's so hot. Alright, enough about that. I did not film a single thing last week. I was working very hard and doing a lot of things, and it was absolutely wonderful to be busy. And also to, well, unintentionally I suppose, but to bring down the mood for a second, it was Holocaust Remembrance Day last week, and it kind of got me thinking about like history and how things are panning out right now, especially in the Middle East and everything here. It's just, especially now with the past couple of days, it's been kind of crazy here. It kind of gets you thinking, like the whole notion of safety and security. It's just kind of like life can change, and everything you believe in can just shatter within seconds, and that's just something to think about. I guess the message of that is just to be grateful for every single moment we have here on Earth, just because it's so precious. You know, something weird that I want to just kind of express on this camera right now, because it's actually in my head, is like, I get a lot of ideas to talk about certain things, and if I don't film it in the moment when I'm actually thinking about it, a lot of times I'll lose it, or either that, or by the time I do pick up a phone and start filming, I just forget what I was gonna say. So sometimes I find myself in the edit watching clips of myself, and I just go, why didn't I talk about that? So I'm working on that. I want to get better at that, just expressing my thoughts in a more normal, natural way, rather than like forgetting things and then trying to come back and all that sort of stuff. Speaking of coming back to something, because it's been getting really hot, mosquitoes have come back, and I've not missed those guys, not even a bit. My whole body right now, just like head to toe, I'm just covered in mosquito bites, and I don't know what to do at this point. I think as of right now, the game plan is just to let it happen if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, just say thank you to the universe. That's about it. Alright, it is so freaking hot. I'm gonna go eat lunch, which actually today is some stuffed zucchini and mushrooms, and it's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna go enjoy that. I'm gonna take off this shirt because it's so freaking hot, and I'll be back soon. It's May 8th. Welcome to the red light district right there. I feel kind of weird being in my 20s and getting a pimple on my face, but also I've been covered in mosquito bites, as I said in the last entry, so I can't even distinguish which is which at this point, but either way, this will go away soon, so it's no problem. Today, Israel is celebrating Independence Day, so I'm gonna dedicate the rest of the airtime for today to fireworks. what a day, what a week. Also, I want to point out the reason why I'm dressed like a yoga instructor is that for the first time in my life, I went on the internet and I bought some shirts. So I got this shirt and I got a second shirt which is identical to this, but it's white in color. This is like a cream beige sandy kind of. I made sure like a good few times that the size was right, that everything was exactly the way I wanted it to be, and when the package arrived with my shirts and I tried everything on, perfect. So my first ever experience of ordering clothes on the internet was actually pretty good. I say that because I've read so many things about people getting screwed over royally just buying stuff on the internet. But anyway, yesterday before bed I was shutting all the lights down in here, bringing the blinds down, and all of a sudden the blinds just absolutely collapsed. Apparently the little rope thing just snapped. And then I opened up the little compartment above the blinds and it was an absolute mess. A lot of crap, everything's rusted and rotten. But after some stick-to-itiveness, some goodwill, and a lot of hard work, I managed to fix it. So now I actually have oxygen coming into the room again, which is absolutely fantastic. And another really good thing that happened this week was that I finally scheduled a haircut. So I'm incredibly excited to finally get this whole thing trimmed, especially because it's getting hot, and this is a lot. I like to breathe, and I like my body to breathe, and I like my head to breathe. So I just love having short hair. But for some strange reason, I cannot bring myself to go to a hair salon once a month. So this is what happens. I'll just kind of go, I'll just put it off. I'll say, you know, I'll do it next week. I'll call the lady next week, or, you know, and next week turns into next month, and the next month turns into the next month. And then before I know it, I look like Mountain Man. But anyway, on Sunday, this is gonna be gone. And I'm gonna stop pointing to my head now. So I think I'm pretty much good for this week. It's been fun. It was a good week. Independence Day, fireworks, red light district was pretty much gone. Oh, I pointed to my head. Oh, come on. I said I was not gonna do it anymore. Whatever. Alright, before I point to my head one more time, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna turn this camera off and I'm gonna go relax because got a lot of work done today, so I need to let off a little steam. So I'm gonna go and I'll be back next week.